we should know what is a charge. We know charge is usually represented by the letter capital Q or small q. Usually for total charges we use capital letter Q. And the SI unit of charge is coulomb, and the symbol of coulomb is capital C. Now we can start the discussion of the properties, and the first property is additivity of charges. That means the total charge of any system is Q is equal to Q1 plus minus Q2 plus Q3 if it contains charges Q1 minus Q2 and Q3, because we have to consider the signs also. But if the charges are like 4 coulomb, 3 coulomb and minus 2 coulomb in a system, then the total charge of the system using by this property will be equal to 4 coulomb plus minus 2 coulomb plus 3 coulomb, which will be 4 plus 3 7 coulomb minus 2 coulomb, and the answer will be 5 coulomb. That's all about the additivity of charges. We can now discuss the second property, that is the conservation of charge. So what we are talking about here is, we know the example of when silk is rubbed with glass, the glass conventionally gets a positive charge and the silk gets negative charge. So what actually happens is, the silk attains 1 electron from glass and the glass is losing 1 electron, and we know electron is a negatively charged particle. So when electron is lost, this body gets a positive charge and the silk who gets the electron gets a negative charge. But we know if this is an isolated system, the glass and the silk alone, the glass loses 1 electron, silk gets 1 electron, but still the total number of charges remains same. So that is all about conservation of charge. It is total charge of an isolated system remains a constant. Charge can neither be created nor be destroyed. Now the third property, that is the quantization of charge. Any free charge Q is actually an integral multiple of E, where E is the charge of electron. This is the charge of electron, and the value of E is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. So it is a constant, it won't change, and n can be any integer. It can be plus 1 or minus 1, plus or minus 2, like that it goes. So a charge can exist only as an integral multiple of E. That is quantization of charge. So in conclusion, we will conclude all the properties, basic properties of charge. First one is additivity of charges. Total charge of a system is obtained by adding all the charges. Signs of the charges are also to be considered. Second property is conservation of electric charge. Total charge of an isolated system remains constant, or we can say charge can neither be created nor be destroyed. Third property is quantization of charge. All free charges are integral multiples of a basic unit of charge E. Q is equal to Ne. N is plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, etc. E is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb.